of USC Football. Jordan Moore, Sean Cody, Max Brown, and Caleb Williams joins the show. Welcome to Trojans Live, man. Welcome officially to, you've been here for a while, it feels like, but
feels like it.
Welcome to the Trojan family. It's great to have you here. You've gone through basically your first full spring football. What's been the highlight for you?
Actually helping out to be able to lead in different ways than I did at the previous school that I was at. That's probably been the highlight for me.
You know, I've always thought about quarterbacks during spring. You know, you got your gold jersey on, and one of your aspects of your game is using your legs. How does that make you shift during spring? Do you more concentrate on trying to fire that ball in there? You're working on arm things? You can't really run around, right?
I get out a little bit every once in a while. I don't really like the guys that get close to me and think that they can tackle me. So
when the D linemen are screaming, sack, sack.
So there's always a little trash talking between me and them if I get tagged off and anything like that. But no, I for sure every year, especially since being in college, I've been working on trying to stay in the pocket more because I know that I have the ability to run. I would think everybody kind of knows that now. And so this offseason has been more mental and been very conscious of, going through progressions, knowing defenses from the front to the secondary, knowing tendencies and things like that, and obviously staying in the pocket and delivering. So
you mentioned the new leadership style, or I guess responsibilities for you this season. I remember sitting here when you first decided to come here. I'm saying the guy's still young. He's still only going to be a true sophomore. To ask him to do all these new leadership responsibilities, that can be tough in a locker room when you have guys in their 4th, 5th, sometimes 6 years. What have been those differences from the leadership this year compared to what you had to do, call it 8 months ago?
The leadership difference is that I came into a situation to where there was a guy that, he's played a lot of ball at the place that I was at. He's earned a lot of stripes, and coming into that position and being a true freshman, I've always been big on just be yourself, and so that was the same thing I did when I got here. I wanted to be myself, and I understood that there was a different role that I had to take. I had to step up. I had to speak more. In high school, I was never really a speaker. I was more of just to show you and
yep. Just stay chill, stay low key.
Show you and kind of just get behind and follow along. And I realized that wasn't the way to lead if I wanted to get to where I want to get to. So, being more vocal when things are good and especially when things are bad. Making sure that I'm more composed. I mess up or a guy messes up, and just staying calm. Obviously, there's times where you need to dig in, but you also have to know when the time is not to dig in, and kind of just encourage or anything like that. So that was big, and just making sure everybody has the confidence and make sure that we encourage as we go by. Courage is strength of heart, and to encourage is to give strength of heart. So that's what I've been trying to give.
We had Austin Jones on a couple weeks ago when we asked him about you, and the first word he said was alpha. But it sounds like that's something you've worked towards, or it comes naturally to you?
I'd say it comes naturally because of I compete. I don't want anybody to be better than me. And if you are, I'm going to work and work and work until you aren't. I'm going to keep working because I don't want you to ever catch up to me. So that I'd say has always been in me. It's just finding new ways to be better, so that people can't reach me or ever get to me. So and I've been I think doing pretty well with the leadership thing. New culture, new coaching staff for me and for them. So and the new players and the old players that have been here. So it's bringing that to the table from the coaching staff, having an alpha mindset for the coaching staff, and then myself is huge.
This is your second year working with Lincoln here. What was so compelling when you were a young man that you thought about Lincoln Riley, and then, obviously you follow him to another location here, and he's here. And what's so compelling about his coaching style that brings the best you think out of yourself?
Obviously, we know his plays are insane. He draws it up, and you go on game day, and it's like, they work. You'll look at them on the whiteboard or on the screen, and you'd be like, Like, what is this? And then you go out, you practice it, you rep it, and you go out there on game day, and I mean, you drop back, and it's everything that he, all the film you watched, and everything that we repped in practice, and all. He just, I don't know how he does it, but it's pretty magical. And then I enjoy the family aspect of it. As everybody saw probably, is that we were over his house yesterday for Easter. I mean, my family is 3,000 miles away in Washington, D.C., so obviously didn't get to see them because they didn't come out for Easter. But I'm very close to his family. His daughters love me. I always go over and play with them after practice and things like that. And obviously, Coach Riley, we have a good connection. I mean, we talk all the time, just about anything. We call each other at random times, and he always picks up, and I obviously always have to pick up. So
yeah, can't miss that call.
Can't miss that call.
You coming to LA obviously was huge for us SC fans, but it was also huge for college football as you are pioneering the new evolution of college football in the NIL space. How are you managing all this? You got a team behind you? Was this something you were aware of going into college? Like, what's the emotions and how are you managing all the nuances of it all?
I have a great support system, family-wise, and then I have a really good PR team that helps me out a lot. So the whole NIL thing, I kind of just oversee everything. If I want to do it, if I don't want to do it, they kind of give me all the details and rundowns, and they go through all the logistics of it. But I worry about ball.
There you go.
I worry about ball in school, and they, like I said, they give me the rundown of everything, and that makes it a lot easier for me. Is I don't necessarily have to worry about all the details that go into it when they're trying to discuss all the deals and anything like that. But recently, I haven't been hearing anything because I've actually been trying to make sure that everybody else on the team is getting. Because I mean, I'm fine right now, and everybody wins, and everybody's going to get all the money that they want, anything like that, if we're out there winning. So I've been making sure that I'm preparing myself for the season, mentally and physically, make sure my body's right, and make sure my mind is right for the season, what we have ahead. So I can't wait.
Yeah, and to do so, you have to build a rapport because all these guys are new. Many of them are new to you. Obviously, Mario Williams, coming in. But how do you build a rapport with the rest of your past catchers? We'll have one of your running backs here in a few minutes. And then the offensive line. How is it different to sort of build that relationship compared to maybe those receivers that are always want the ball?
Yeah. Like I said, be myself, smile, encourage. We're all just guys that want to win. So when you're around people like that, it's normally pretty easy to come together and build a bond and a trust between each other, and that's really what it's been. The O-line is very well connected, as in just a relationship between each other, and I love hanging around those guys. And then the wide receivers, obviously that takes reps and dropping back and throwing the ball to them, extra reps after practice, a ball that I missed. They don't even have to run the route, just go stand over there for me. And I mean, it showed a lot in practice that there's been times where we missed, and after practice we run a few more. It doesn't have to be 20, it might be 5, or they'll spot up in a certain position, and I'll drop back and throw it. The next day we'll come and run the same route, and flawless completion, ball in the right spot for them, anything like that. So just getting extra balls when you need it, and obviously hanging around on building a connection between each other. Going out to get food on the weekends or during the week or anything like that if you have time, or just the small things always add up.
You're getting used to LA, man. What's the food situation? You say you're going out to get food. You hit the taco scene yet?
No, I'm normally the street taco guy. Like right on the. I don't really know the name of it. I just
You're not supposed to.
Those are the best ones.
When I see it, I kind of just I either make a U-turn or I stop. Or
That's
anything
it.
like
I
that.
smell an NIL.
Yeah. Or the fruit that's always on the side of the road. They have the best
Street fruit?
mangoes.
Yeah.
Street fruit.
Sean will give you the LA taco tour. Caleb will be out there in the Coliseum. Excited for Saturday?
Very excited.
He'll still be in that gold jersey. No one gets to touch him on Saturday, but it'll be fun to watch you out there, and then it gets serious in the fall, and we'll have you on. Then just a sophomore quarterback, Caleb Williams. Very happy to have him as part of the Trojan family. Trojan fans, get ready for game day and shop the Ralph's app for all your fresh tailgating faves. Ralph's is a proud partner of you.